Go away. Now, because the Land Rover film did so well on YouTube and everyone seemed to love it so much and everyone wanted to know what's going on with the Land Rover, I thought, well, it needs an MOT. So what I thought is I'd do some sort of Defender Diaries vlogs, if you like, and keep everyone up to date with what goes wrong with Land Rovers, what it needs, what I'm having done to it, etc, etc. So stay tuned. We're going to go in and we've come down to Portbury garages, just outside Bristol. They're absolute legends down here. Nick, super nice guy. Come down and check them out if you're looking for someone that's really friendly, that will genuinely mechanic your car, not just change stuff and fit other things. But we're going to go in there, we're going to see what he says it needs doing and what's wrong with it, which I'm sure there will be a handful of things, but we'll check what's wrong and let's go from there. Stay tuned.
Come on then, old girl. Right, we'll let them pull it in because I don't want to damage anything.
Living life like no tomorrows. The sign up ahead says we might not last. Baby, we gon' party on the way out. Probably hit a party on the way out. All the night lights hide tomorrow. They say mind the road, but we go too fast. So we can party on the way out.
I think Nick's B full 10 you.
117214.
Okay, side lights. Yeah. Foot brake. Nice. Indicate near side and offside. Hazards. Hazards and foot brake at the same time. Near side indicator. Offside. Hazards. Main beam. And off. Okay. Well, I admit it's really tidy, and I can tell that you don't take it off-roading much because half of the time there's half a pound of mud to get through just to check your shaft length.
I don't think it's ever been off-road.
Sorry?
I don't think it's ever been off-road.
I can see where it was shorts last time, but it's only just one section of the chassis. So I think really what you're requiring is a whole shorts underneath. Like get everything done whilst it's...
And how long does that last?
Probably, I would say check on it yearly. You know, just through weather conditions and stuff like that. But it's just prevention, you know. Unfortunately, these Land Rovers are very prone for corrosion, but if you can keep them mint like this, they're worth their weight in gold, mate.
So what's that, just checking wheel tolerances?
Yeah, basically, when you pull this up, usually on normal cars, this one hadn't got such of a top mount as such. But what you generally check for is playing the upper top strut and stuff like that. That's what that little movement was about. And then you always just check your side to side, your wheel bearing on lock, you check brake pipes and so on like that. So just a general case of making sure suspension, steering and, you know, drivability for your wheel bearings is all okay in one check, you might as well say.
Well, these are notorious for being pretty shocking with steering anyway.
Yeah. I mean, some of them have came in. I mean, there's tolerances on MOTs. Some of them have got like a minimal amount of measured play that you can have. But it's that fine line of doing your research, obviously, what MOT specifications you can go to on per vehicle. So it's not an easy job. So brake pads looking okay. Discs look right. Literally grab the
spring, pull the spring to see where it's located correctly or see whether it's broken. Inner chassis legs look okay. Check the tyre for any punctures, cracks or splits or anything. And check sidewall. Whether you've got a bulge or anything like that. Check your valve for any cracks or anything.
Won't be having to these tyres again, that's for sure. They scream on the motorway.
I was going to say, I bet you get a hell of a rumble noise, don't you?
Yeah, they're not great, and I imagine it makes my MPG go up by about half.
Yeah. Coil springs is a little bit corroded, but we'll find out with this. Main things go wrong. It's not having a proper scheduled maintenance.
Well, as I said, it's just keeping it greased, keeping it cleaned, keeping it just. I try and keep it pressure washed underneath. I don't, it sounds ridiculous in a Land Rover. I avoid puddles because otherwise it splashes onto the bulkhead and then drips onto my feet.
Yeah.
Because it leaks like a sieve.
You can get a smoke machine now, can't you, to find out where all your leaks are?
Oh, can you?
Yeah, if you just literally, if I'm a bit of a cheapskate, if you go on online, you can get one of those DJ smoke machines, like 30 quid. Set that up in the car and literally just let it build the smoke up, then you'll see where all the leaks are coming from.
That's such a good hack.
Yeah, best way to find the leaks then, right?
You right up there working hard?
I'm loving life. I actually might go to sleep.
His fingers are warm right out your Facebook.
I haven't picked up my phone once. You can check the GoPro.
You're paying him for this, you know that?
Yeah. I think to myself sometimes, I'd love to be that age again.
Yeah.
Carefree, getting paid for having a pup.
Oh, Nick.
So it's just same on the rear, is it?
Yeah. Top to bottom, side to side. Old MOT law used to be able to spin it up to check the bearings, but now it's just rotate the wheel. So.
God, it's so weird seeing the other side go as well. So the other side goes the other way?
Yeah, just due to the diff. Obviously, inside that diff, if you were going along, how it works, if you were in a muddy puddle or anything like that, or sludge you might as well say, if both wheels were spinning, it wouldn't actually pull you out as far. So how the diff works, when you're going along and you're slipping, one wheel would spin faster and one wheel would spin slower, just to actually pull you out of that obviously surface that you can't get out of. But yeah, LSD, all you're going to do is just sit there and just spin up.
Yeah.
This is really clean, man.
Wouldn't know it's 21 years old, would you?
No. You've seen the insides of your wheel arches?
No? They're any good?
They are crystal clear. I can tell you never take this off-roading. Like, you can still
Yeah, I see paint.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can still see the actual colour of the car. So yeah, don't get a hard life, you might as well say. And usually 9 times out of 10 the chassis legs always rot above here. So yeah, this one's pretty crystal clear, mate. If you want to book in another time, I'll take the wheels off and spray on the top of the chassis legs, rub it all down for you and stuff like that.
Do you use the same stuff that you're going to use on the bottom?
Yeah.
What is the stuff that you use on the bottom?
I might have a can of it just here. Tetra Shorts.
Okay.
So it just basically seals, well, exactly what it says here, like a protector.
So what is that stuff?
So it's BG products, it's CF5 fuel system cleaner. 9 times out of 10 a vehicle with foul emissions, put this stuff in, take them for a quick run, bring them back. 9 times out of 10 they pass straight away, not unless you obviously got DPF blocked or an EGR problem, but
What does it do though?
recommend it. It basically cleans through your injectors, goes through all the fuel system, just any carbon deposits that you got, like a build up, it just clean it all straight through.
And do these suffer from that, or?
Yeah, anything diesel suffers from that.
Okay.
You know, so just not being driven, say for instance poodling around the streets or something like that, diesels need, you know, a good clean out on the motorway. Can I have a bit of assistance because I'm worried about snapping your key. Told you that stuff was pretty good, didn't I?
So it passed?
Yeah, straight through.
I told you that cleaner was really good. So what should it be at and what shouldn't it be at on the machine?
So your limit, you put this back on charge.
For the non-believers.
Your limit is 3.00 kms, but you're peaking at 3 to 4,000 RPM on and off 2.34, so you're within tolerance. So just let me confirm that. Zero drift. It's just checking the clean air, make sure there's no soot in there. Fast pass.
Gosh.
Get in.
What gem?
Knew it would.
I just said that we got to go out on the piss with you.
Oh, that sounds dangerous.
No, but I just said to him I'd be scared that you'd have a fucking
Camera in your glasses.
secret camera in your glasses or something. Yeah.
By those Ray-Ban sunglasses
That'd be
that have got the camera in them. Have you seen those, the new ones?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, they do. They got
That's
Ray-Ban. For driving, they're really good.
Yeah,
you
you
can
obviously a dash
I don't have to
cam.
worry about it.
That's where you're looking. You can get this on camera. My crutch is probably going to rip now when I get into this. Being short-legged.
I know how that feels. So what's the finish?
The finish is a pass.
It's passed
Yeah,
entirely.
entirely.
What were the brakes like?
Well, I'm just about to do that now.
All right.
But 9 times out of 10, these brakes should be good, but got you here, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. Yeah. So how does he do the brake test?
Obviously, me not being the MOT tester, I can't give you like the specifics, but obviously he's got a gauge on the seat, and obviously he has to go like a certain speed.
And that is that.
Flying colours?
Flying colours, not even one advisory, mate.
Not even an advisory?
Not even an advisory.
Yeah, no,
That's like rare for a 90. So,
It's rare for a Land Rover. Is that rare for all cars? Look at that.
Right, so why is it coming on?
Beautiful.
It'll be due to something, Rob.
Brilliant. Cheers. Thanks very much, Nick.
no worries.
Get the old girl out of it before they change their mind. Can you believe the old girl, old Land Rover Defender, 21 years old, passed with 0 advisories? 0! None! I knew she was a beauty. Well done. There were a couple of bits and bobs here and there that were leaking a little bit of oil, but we're not talking, you know, every single Land Rover leaks a little bit of oil. But other than that, she was an absolute, like, everything he said was like brilliant. Apart from the fact that obviously there's a bit of corrosion underneath, but there's always, again, a bit of corrosion underneath every single Land Rover. This one is having the sealant put on underneath. It's having it done tomorrow, so we'll come back tomorrow and get a few shots of that, and I'll put some beautiful sexy shots of that being done tomorrow, and hopefully then it's all perfect for the beginning of winter, and that should last a year, and then I'll have it probably done next year as well. Yeah, stay tuned, and we'll be back tomorrow for the sealant to be done underneath the Land Rover. Bye.
When you're all gone, he's going to kick me around the back of the head.
So everyone's going to be referring to me as M&M on YouTube.
Blah blah blah.